Idol's top 6 will soon become the top 5, and one of them will walk away with a major recording contract in less than a month now.
Now, the theme this evening on the show was a little bit of Donnie and Marie, a little country, a little rock and roll, and join the conversation, USA Today music writer and Idol blogger Brian Mansfield.
All right, Brian, we're going to kick things off with Caleb tonight. Clearly a memorable moment at the end when he lost his mic, chased it down. Let's take a listen.
Now, he sang Sting Me by the Black Crowes. J-Lo loved it. What do you think?
Yeah.
He's been good.
Yeah, he's really the most consistent performer they've got. I mean, and that's one of those moments where you flirt with disaster and you end up being even better for it, because apparently the mic flies out of his hand as he sort of gives the drummer a solo, goes all the way to the back of the stage. He's got to run back there, get down on his knees, grab it, and start singing. And that's one of those moments that you've got to be able to sell if you're going to be a real professional.
And things like that happen in real
exactly.
life. You know, the show goes on.
It was amazing. Harry Connick said a perfect song choice, incredible performance, impossible to beat.
Right.
All right, I've been watching you tweet about Gina Irene tonight. Let's take a listen to her.
'Cause you can't get it back. Sometimes I know that you've been wrong.
What a nice showing in the country portion of the show. She sang So Small by Carrie Underwood. Now, Keith said, Jenna, baby, you are such a good singer.
Singer.
But she kind of got mixed reviews from the judges, because Harry Connick was not crazy about the way that she used the vocal embellishments, because they didn't really match what the band was playing, and the melody kind of got lost up at the top of her range a little bit. I actually thought her version of Barracuda that opened the show was better, but the thing about Gina, and I wasn't a real big fan of hers at the start of the show, but I'm beginning to think that she's probably the only person worth having as a winner now, because she's the one teenager on this show that really seems to be singing for people her own age. Everybody else, you got a bunch of kids that are sort of singing for their parents, and that's kind of dull.
We were talking about it too. You know, she's growing week by week. For a while, you know, not so much, but you know, at a certain point, she started to sort of take off, and we see a progression every week.
Exactly. She's kind of figuring things out.
And Keith said tonight, I love watching this journey in you.
Yeah, because I mean, Idol rewards the people that learn quickly, and she's peaking at just, you know, she's like a basketball team that once they make the field of 64 really takes off, and that's what she's doing. She's peaking at the right time.
We want to mention a local performer who was on Idol for the longest time. Remember Ben Briley?
Oh, yeah.
When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns.
Briley made the top 11 this season. Well, he's going to be performing for his hometown, which we heard a lot about when he was on the show. Tomorrow night, you can see Ben Briley live on the Square, I should say, in Gallatin, starting at 6:30. He's helping to raise some money for Gallatin's historic Palace Theater. It's a chance for Gallatin to sort of thank him for taking them along for the journey. I'm going to be up there at 6:30 to help kick things off. I'm looking forward to it. I hope he sings that song.
Oh, I hope he does. And you'll bring back some video for us, too, won't
you know I'm going to.
All right, don't forget, you can vote for your favorite singer on Google. Just type in American Idol voting, and you can cast 50 votes at one time. But you do have to have a Google or Gmail account, so sign up for that.
As always, our thanks to Brian Mansfield from USA Today. We really enjoy you coming in with us.
We certainly did. And love your humor, too. Tune in tomorrow night at 7 for the American Idol Results Show right here on Fox 17.